After 9 years of Justin Trudeau, crime, chaos, drugs, and disorder reign in our streets. We're living through a terrible opioid crisis, the result of bad government policy, but also by decisions made by pharmaceutical companies that sought to over-promote, aggressively push their products on vulnerable people who didn't understand the risks. The primary culprit here was Purdue Pharma. When Purdue Pharma released a new opioid product, they presented misinformation, hiding risks, leading to many people trying and eventually becoming addicted to opioid products. Now, fast forward to today, we have escalating problems with the opioid crisis because of Liberals' so-called safe supply programs. This is where the government produces hard drugs and then provides them free of charge, taxpayer-funded, to those who are struggling with addictions. Now, many people are surprised to find out that the company producing a lot of this so-called safe supply product is Purdue Pharma once again. They are again producing an opioid product, which is again fueling the worsening outcomes associated with this drug crisis. With this in mind, I moved a motion at the Government Operations Committee to order the release of contracts between the government and pharmaceutical companies associated with these policies of taxpayer-funded purchase of dangerous drugs. I thought you should be able to see the contracts that have been signed between the government and other bad actors who are producing dangerous drugs once again. But Liberals filibustered to block that motion. Liberals do not want you, the public, to be able to see these contracts that they've signed with Big Pharma. The tragedy is, we know that these companies were involved in causing the opioid crisis in the first place. And now the same companies, again producing products that are being used as part of these taxpayer-funded government programs, these companies are involved again, and the Liberals are again trying to protect them by preventing the release of these contracts. I encourage you to contact your local MP, regardless of party, and ask him or her to support our efforts to release these contracts, whatever your position is on these government programs. The public deserves to know and see what exactly is the relationship between big pharmaceutical companies and this NDP-Liberal government that is leading to the pursuit of this policy of taxpayer-funded free drugs, making these companies rich, but continuing to hurt many people who are suffering from addiction. Join me in asking the government to support the release of these contracts.